There's an ancient remedy for some of our most modern problems, and it's probably hiding in your kitchen pantry right now. No, it's not some exotic herb or a rare supplement. It's the humble red bean. And believe me, its story goes way beyond dessert. Oh yeah, you've definitely seen it, and you've almost certainly eaten it. It's that sweet, comforting paste you find inside so many amazing desserts all across Asia. The filling in a dorayaki pancake, or at the heart of a warm, gooey red bean cake. It's familiar and it's delicious. But here's the thing. Its role as a dessert is just a tiny, tiny part of its story. For centuries, this little bean has been used to tackle some very common, very modern health issues. So let's dive in and see how. First up, let's talk about one of its most famous jobs, being the absolute king of dampness removal. Now, if you've ever felt bloated, puffy, or just kind of heavy and sluggish, especially in your lower body, then you're going to want to listen to this. So this slide really connects the dots between a modern feeling and an ancient idea. You know that persistent heaviness, that puffiness you might get after a long day sitting at a desk? Well, in traditional Chinese medicine, or TCM, that's seen as an accumulation of dampness. It's like excess fluid and bad circulation are literally bogging down your lower half. So how do you fight it? Well, you call in this power couple, red bean and Job's tears. Job's tears, by the way, is also known as coix seed. It's a type of gluten-free grain. And this combination, it's legendary in TCM for its incredible ability to flush out all that excess water and get your circulation moving again. This right here explains the ancient logic behind why it works so well. The term in TCM is xing xia xing. Just think of it like this. The bean's natural energy has a downward moving quality. It's like it's programmed to travel down, targeting that lower body water retention and helping you, well, pee it out. And the best part is, you can totally try this yourself. It is so simple. You just soak the beans in Job's tears, toss them in a rice cooker with about twice the amount of water, and just let the cooker do all the work. Add a little brown sugar at the end. It's a comforting and super effective little remedy. And here's another fantastic tip. For menstrual discomfort, a simple red bean soup can be an absolute game changer. You just add some ginger and red dates. It warms up your abdomen, it fights that awful period-related bloating, and it just really helps soothe your whole body. Okay, so moving beyond just physical symptoms like bloating, the red bean actually has a much deeper, more internal benefit. In TCM, it's pretty much considered your heart's best friend. Now, when TCM talks about injuring the heart, it's not about heart attacks. It's about draining your vital energy, your qi. And as you can see here, modern life is just full of things that do that. Pushing yourself way too hard at the gym, or doing the exact opposite, like spending all day binge-watching TV. Both of those extremes, along with intense emotions, can really create this state of fatigue and imbalance. So, where does the red bean come in? Well, this chart lays it out perfectly. In the 5 elements theory, the color red is linked to the element of fire, and fire, in turn, governs the heart. It's a really simple and elegant system, right? Red food nourishes the red organ. Red bean nourishes the heart. And hey, this isn't some new idea. We're talking centuries of wisdom here. The legendary Ming Dynasty physician Li Shizhen literally called it the grain of the heart. He saw that it had this amazing power to both clear out excess heat, think agitation or inflammation, and also replenish heart blood, which is all about nourishment and calm. It's a true dual-action tonic. Okay, get ready. Let's do a rapid-fire round of some uses for red bean that you probably never, ever saw coming. This bean is way more versatile than you might think. For starters, it's a skin remedy. I know, right? Ancient texts talk about making a paste from red bean powder and egg whites and putting it right on sores and acne, like a natural anti-inflammatory. And when it comes to digestion, it's this amazing paradox. The fiber helps with constipation, but its diuretic effect can actually help stop diarrhea by redirecting the body's fluids. All right, here's one everyone should probably remember. Had a little too much fun last night? A simple red bean soup can be a fantastic hangover helper. Seriously, its diuretic properties help your body flush out all those toxins faster, which can really ease that morning after misery. And let's look at 2 more powerhouse combinations. For more serious water retention issues, a soup made with red bean and carp is a very traditional prescription. And for new mothers, a soup of red bean and pork knuckle is a classic remedy used to nourish the body and help boost milk supply. Okay, but of course, with any powerful remedy, it's really important to know how to use it correctly and safely. So let's walk through the essential guidelines, the user's manual, if you will. So, if your main goal here is to reduce that water retention, this is the method you want. It's called red bean water, and there's a trick to it. You boil the beans only until they just start to crack open. That's the key moment. You turn off the heat right then, because the water contains the most potent diuretic compounds. Then you just strain it and drink the liquid. And now for some really important warnings. Pay attention to this. Because of its strong effects, pregnant women should avoid it in large quantities. Also, if you have a weaker digestive system, it can cause some bloating, so moderation is key. For anyone with gout, the water is generally okay, but you should probably avoid eating the whole beans. And finally, just remember, this is a remedy, not an everyday tea. Don't overdo it. So the humble red bean holds all this incredible medicinal power. It really makes you wonder, doesn't it? What other simple, amazing remedies are hiding in plain sight, right there in your own kitchen pantry?